Master Kchd, and welcome to Kchd on Channel 9. We are live bringing you the latest news. Recently, this evening, it was reported that a young couple found 13 unknown bodies buried in their sailor. It was found that all evidence traced back to two elderly sisters who were former owners and had just sold. They are under questioning and information has not yet been released. There is known to be no suspects at this time, yet the cause of death was found to be arsenic poisoning. The bodies had digested arsenic moments before death. Here to give us a little background on the element arsenic is none other than the famous Dr. Salas. Good afternoon, Dr. Salas. What do you have for us?
Arsenic is found in group 15, period 4. Its atomic number is 33 and atomic mass is 74.216, which makes the electron configuration Ar3d10 4sp3. There are 5 valence electrons. The man who is credited for this great discovery is Albertus Magnus. He did this by heating a common compound of arsenic called orpiment with soap. Nearly pure arsenic was found. Arsenic has effects, especially in the environment. Living organisms, both land and water, react in a variety of ways to arsenic exposure. The effects depend on the chemical form of the arsenic, the nature of the surrounding environment, and their own particular biological sensitivity. Individuals, organisms, or whole populations may be affected. Adverse effects include death, poor growth, and failure to reproduce. Where arsenic is found contaminated in a natural environment, the number of different species found is much reduced. The substance is found in a chunk and is then crushed, looking similar to a powder. When looking for many compounds it forms, you will find arsenobutane, dimethylarsenic, and orpiment. Back to you, Master Kchd.
Thank you, Dr. Salas, for that very fascinating story. A report has just come in concerning other recent arsenic poisoning cases. Arsenic was recently discovered in Bangladesh, where high levels of arsenic were found in soil water. This caused foods and crops to be contaminated. 1/5 of the population was affected, and many are at risk of consuming the arsenic in rice, wheat, and vegetables. The people who have consumed arsenic will have a high chance of damaging their internal organs. Arsenic also occurred years back in 1988 in Japan. 4 people ate curry that was contained with arsenic and died shortly after. In other news, a woman was accused of poisoning her husband with arsenic. His death was initially ruled due to cardiac arrhythmia. His wife donated his tissues and organs to research. More than a year later, scientists found elevated levels of arsenic in his tissues. In 2008, she was released and found not guilty. Now we will take it over to Dr. Cal to tell us about some of the symptoms and effects of arsenic poisoning. Good afternoon, Dr. Cal.
Good afternoon, Master Kchd. There are many physiological effects when ingesting arsenic. Arsenic poisoning can cause system failure. It particularly affects the brain, causing neurological disturbances and death. A few symptoms include violent stomach pain, tenderness and pressure, excessive saliva production, vomiting, cramps, sweat, red-eye, and delirium. Arsenic poisoning can lead to a variety of problems. The hazardous dosage level of arsenic is about 53 grams. However, compounds containing arsenic can be significantly more toxic. A person exposed to large amounts of arsenic, either eating or drinking it, will usually die, and symptoms will appear within 30 minutes of exposure. Tests that are now available are chemical and synthetic methods used to treat arsenic poisoning and check hair follicles. If arsenic is in the bloodstream, it will enter the hair and remain there for many years. Arsenic poisoning can be treated if caught early enough. It takes a series of injections into the muscles. The patient needs at least 2.5 milligrams to 5 milligrams per kilogram of the body weight of a drug called dimecabral every 4 hours for the first 2 days, followed by 2 injections on the 3rd day, then one a day for the next 5 days. Back to you, Master Kchd.
Thank you, Dr. Cal, for that very interesting segment. Now here to give us a little background information on some past causes of our famous celebrities is our own local historian. Welcome to the show, Dr. Rufus.
Hello, Master Kchd. Glad to be here. As you know, the famous Napoleon Bonaparte died, but his death was unknown. Of why? Well, studies show he had high levels of arsenic in his hair, but this case wasn't fully proven. Charles Francis Hall was an American explorer. He died unexpectedly during his 3rd Arctic expedition. He came back very ill and collapsed. He suffered from vomiting and delirium for the next week. He accused several people on his ship, including the doctor, of having poisoning. Hal soon had some sicknesses he had a while before he accused his shipmate of poisoning him. He shortly died and was dragged ashore. Some possibly poisoned people. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. He was a composer who died from swelling in his stomach and slowly died. An autopsy showed he had a military fever, a symptom of arsenic. He was found in his body. Back to you, Master Kuto.
Thank you, Dr. Rufus. Unfortunately, that is all we have time for this afternoon, but join us tomorrow to find out who the murderers are and what the motive was behind it. Thank you for joining us, and have a great day.